Welcome back, guys, and this one is going to be a movie. What if Naruto had the powers of Yogiri Takatou, guys? From the anime, my instant death ability is so overpowered. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you guys go ahead and check it out. So this one is going to be a movie, guys, of Naruto having the abilities of one of the strongest anime character. Well, if you want to see more movies like these, just go ahead and give me your ideas, whether it be a movie or series, down in the comments of any of my latest videos. Yes, I indeed have 4 more channels: Anime King 2, Anime King 3, Anime Symbol, Anime Prince, which I post what if on every single day for you guys to enjoy. I just post another episode of What If Kaguya created Naruto to replace her sons over on Anime King 3. So go over there, check out that, and enjoy, guys. So without further ado or wasting any more time, let us begin this movie now, guys. His name was Naruto Uzumaki. He was a 5-year-old child, whisker marks, blonde hair, blue eyes. He had a wooden horse. As he was playing with it on the floor, he was in the orphanage at the moment. Around him, other kids play. Not monsters, not conspirators, just children. Loud, careless, petty, provoking, some of them annoying, some of them just growing into who they are. They were just children after all. They made mistakes. And like always, you have bullies, believing that they were top notch within the orphanage. They poke and prop because they can. They give trouble because they thought it was funny. And now they wanted Naruto wooden horse. For what reason? None other than they can take it. Hey, hand it over, the first boy said, demanding the toy from Naruto. They shove him to the ground and laugh. They did not know any better. They did not know what exactly he was. To them, he was just a quiet child that always was by himself. Another threw a pebble. It was childish. It was meant to be a joke. Naruto saw it coming towards him, and something felt off. He was bullied before, but this time something felt wrong. Something inside of him felt different. A cold, strange sensation. He just wanted to be left alone. He just wanted them to go away. The pebble did not hit Naruto, but the boy that threw it. He doubled over, and he stopped moving. Others looked on in shock. Immediately, their emotions started to flare. They were children. They cursed at him. What did he do to their friend? It happened once again. Others fled the room. When the staff came inside, he was in the center of it all. A large portion of the children, unresponsive. They were gone. Within any world, fear traveled faster than any good word. Someone screamed. Someone shouted for the Hokage. Rumors started to spread like wildfire. The boy killed them all. The boy killed them all. Those that had survived, in their own childlike way, told exactly what happened. It wasn't long before the people gathered. They disliked the boy due to him being the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. A beast was sealed inside of him. They believed that the beast is simply trying to finish the job. The crowd gathered. There was a lot of them. So much of them. One of the adults tried to roughly grab Naruto before the Hokage was summoned. His intention was to lock him down for the time being when many saw. He fell. Naruto couldn't control it. The Hokage arrived, seeing the chaos and the widespread panic. He shouted everyone back, his word getting through to them, his presence overpowering. He looked around at all the chaos, with Naruto in the center of it, still clutching onto his small toy. Hiruzen calmed the situation. We will not decide in panic. Take him. We will question him away from here. However, the people, they were violent. Their hatred rising so much more once again. They shouted for him to be removed. They saw it with their own eyes. He killed someone. He deserved to be exiled. He deserved to be sentenced to death. Words surfaces in the crowd as Naruto was already being pulled away from there, not really paying attention. The sensation inside of him felt like it was spreading, but he could feel himself pushing it back. Danger, monster. One of them shouted about the Nine Tails. He knew of the legend, but he didn't understand what it had to do with him. He didn't understand what was going on as he was taken away from there. Naruto was taken, brought to a place, isolated from everything. The word Nine Tails still racked his mind. What did it have to do with him? He didn't understand. He didn't understand what was going on. He was a child. As he sat there, he could feel a sensation, like his body was reacting. The next thing he knew, he found himself in a strange location. Naruto looked around, calm, yet confused. He started to walk. Water. He walked through the water and made his way. He arrived to the massive cell. The eyes open up. Come closer. Come closer. Naruto got close and close when massive nails came down. Before they could skewer him though, just like that, the seal started to vanish away. There was nothing to contain it. A seal that was placed on him with the hands of death, inspired inside of it. The Nine Tails' existence was wiped away, snuffed out of reality. Naruto was scared as he opened his eye. One of the Anvus, seeing him blankly staring at nothing. "Get away!" he shouted. The fear from inside came out, and the man doubled over and died. Naruto backed away and pressed himself against the wall, trembling in fear. Hiruzen Sarutobi outside wanted to rush in, but after seeing that, he paused, realizing that the other two caretaker was right. If he wanted to, they died. Hiruzen stood there, shocked, unable to accept this reality. How was something like that even possible? He'd visit Naruto, well, not personally, but he watched him, knowing that soon that he would get him into his own home, his own apartment, but now, what the hell was going on? The Anvus tried to stop him, to protect their leader, but as he stepped in, "Naruto Uzumaki," he said, "calm down. Do you know who I am?" Naruto looked at his clothing. You're the Hokage. Stay back. I don't want to hurt you." "You're not going to. All you need to do is to take 3 deep breaths. Follow me," Hiruzen said, motioning and showing Naruto. Hiruzen studied and watched, not feeling anything. He fully prepared to die. There was a chance of it, but as a Hokage, he stepped in to risk his life as a Hokage is destined to do. Naruto calmed down. They did not fully understand, but they saw the consequences of what this child could do. Further confrontation would only mean more death. Unfortunately, though, the villagers outside, they did not want to reason. as Hiruzen realizes that their safety was in jeopardy, but they did not realize that. Hiruzen brought in some experts. From what they could see, this boy had some strange curse that could sentence anyone to death just like that. It made no sense. They decided to test it. They brought in an animal. Naruto was afraid, but they told him to do it. He felt pressured, but he did it. When the news about this spread within the council, it was terrifying, absolutely frightening. They had to get him out of Konoha. This was not something they could keep. To make things worse, he was a Jinchuriki and people already hated him. This boy would bring Konoha to its knees if he wanted to. They had to stop him. However, as Naruto sat alone, he was afraid. So afraid. He was scared. They forced him to use that power he didn't want to. Were they going to turn him into some kind of weapon? He didn't want to be a weapon. He didn't ask for this power. He was so afraid. He killed people. He stopped them from living. Maybe he was a monster. Maybe he was the monster that they talk about. He remembered their shouts. He remembered their faces. They saw him as a monster. Maybe that is all he will ever be. A monster to them. Maybe he was really a monster. And people killed Monster. They were going to try and hurt him. In his childlike mind, as he thought about each and every one of them, the people started to drop dead in their homes. Word reached the Hokage. Immediately he rushed in. Naruto, stop it, he said. He looked up confused. The people, they're dying. Stop it, he shouted at him. Hiruzen had to backtrack, remembering exactly what would happen. Naruto cleared his mind, forcing that feeling away. As Hiruzen looked at the boy with pity, things were gonna get a whole lot worse. And he was right. By the next day, the people wanted the Hokage gone or him gone, saying that the Hokage would make the entire village die for the demon. Naruto pulled the cell door. As no one was there to guard him, they were too afraid. He walked out, just like that. As he walked through the streets, people ran and hid, not even looking his way, not even whispering, not even talking. As he reached the gates, Hiruzen was there. He looked at Naruto with pity and fear. "I'm sorry I couldn't help you," he said. The people were a lot. Either the Hokage stepped down, or the boy is gone from the village. Hiruzen could not save Naruto as the daimyo was informed. Naruto was to be exiled from the entire land of fire. They would keep the information as long as he chose to never return. Naruto cried as he walked away from Konoha, the only place that he ever knew. In such a short time, his entire life was ruined. He left. Hiruzen sent word to Jiraiya, having no idea how they were gonna, do this or what they were gonna do. Jiraiya was too far away, but he said that he would visit Naruto. Hiruzen warned him, pleaded with him to be careful. Very, very careful. He promised that he would. As days passed by, Naruto left the land of fire. Hiruzen had gave him a pack before he left, money and clothing inside, to take care of himself out there. Naruto was not a bad child, but this curse was something that none of them could handle. And then he came, loud, oddly kind, a man that chases stories and writes many as well. At first, Naruto was just in need of someone to be there, having no one, scared and alone. So Jiraiya provided a comforting hand. Whenever that feeling rose, Naruto pushed it down to everything and everyone around him. He didn't want any of this. He didn't do it on purpose, it happened. Jiraiya spoke to him about the Nine Tails as Naruto told him that he knew, but when Jiraiya tried to find the seal, it was not there. Naruto remembered what happened. The Sannin was shocked as he realized exactly what happened. This child killed the Nine Tails. He killed the tail beast that was inside of him. The very notion of that should be impossible, but he was seeing it with his own eyes. It was hard to accept this reality of what Naruto truly was. Jiraiya tried his best to teach Naruto control from what they knew, and Naruto tried his hardest. He didn't want to be a monster. He didn't want to become what the villagers had said. But given what he's already done, it was painful to think that he wasn't already. As Naruto told him, I don't want it. When people move like they're going to hurt me, it just happens. Jiraiya nodded. He did not flinch, or step away or hide. Jiraiya offered him guidance, to help him on the right path. Just because he cannot go back to the land of fire or Konoha, doesn't mean that he cannot live. Over the years, as they passed by, Naruto learned the truth of what he was. By hard lessons. As he truly understand that he was something beyond human. His body was human, but there was something inside of him that was against the natural law. Something that was beyond death itself. His technique read intent and response. Danger. Naruto could stop it. Yes, he could stop it, but if an army came after him despite their numbers, their intention to kill him or harm him, it would be their downfall. The power cannot always read true danger. Example, when the child had threw the pebble, it saw that as danger. As Naruto learned over time to avoid situations where things like that happen, he learned how to be unreadable, never to be seen as threatening. The problem, distance, was not a problem for him. Threats, even far away, could be the same response. They will be the same response. Naruto once caused a man to collapse because a man intended him harm from a distance away. People that heard the truth of that, it terrified them to their very soul. As he grew, Naruto learned a lot. It wasn't just bodies that he could destroy by killing the soul. He could obliterate small curses, snuff away a fever, unmake tethers of fate that bind person to pain or curses. These actions left a hollow feeling inside of him, like he was missing something essential. The power does not cost him either. There was no chakra consumption, no blood, nothing that would endanger his life. That made others saw him as danger, as a tool of weapon of mass destruction. Because of this, Naruto never trained. He was not physically strong, or physically that fast. A shinobi could end his life now without the Nine Tails, but because of his power, he was untouchable. So there was no need to train his body. He was growing like a normal civilian. He had chakra, yes, but even while Jiraiya offered help, Naruto was always feeling so melancholy about everything, feeling like it was pointless. It's not like he would ever become a shinobi. He did not ask for this. He rejected. The killing is more than reflex or malice. It reacts to threats. That doesn't make it kind though. It makes it, well, lonely for him and very careful. Word about him started to spread. It started to spread. You had those idiots that tried to test him. Those idiots that tried to control him. Groups came after him to see the fuss. If they had someone like him on their side, they would be untouchable. However, one by one they fell. 2 by 2, 3 by 3. Their numbers mean nothing. A clever individual tried to use people to see if They can trick whatever he's doing, using a prank as he tried to hide his intent. But the intent leaked out, and someone died just like that. Each test, each movements against him started to spread his name even more, as he tried his best to stay off the radar. People start to see him as a monster, as a danger. Jiraiya was the only one that was truly there for him. But even now, Jiraiya's name started to be dragged through the mud, saying the fact that Naruto killed innocent people, that he was a monster and he was protecting him. Naruto fled. He fled away from Jiraiya. Jiraiya's spies came after him. He took them down one by one. Jiraiya did not deserve this. No one deserved this but him, because this is his power. It was his burden. He left behind a note. All it said was, "I am sorry." He spent days, months, as the time passed by, trying to reject the feeling. Even if someone had the intent to harm him without doing so yet, Naruto could hold it off if they did not go out of their way to try and physically harm him. He was getting along, trying to get better, trying to become more controllable. As he started to practice, he can erase certain concepts, take away someone's legs. Just like that, it doesn't matter what they do. No healing, no recovery, whatever fix it. He did not do this on people though. It was mostly animals. But you had times where there was some scum of the world, targeted children or innocent females. He had no sympathy for. As he started to experiment with concepts, removing fevers, curses, parasites, he was truly something else. By 16 years old, Naruto was different. He was completely different. His hair was now red, and he no longer had whisker marks on his face, as this was a deeper dive into his abilities and how they exactly work. Even Naruto was surprised. The more he goes on, the more he learned. As he was keeping himself off the radar, Jiraiya was unable to find him. His whisker marks are a biological feature, so he was able to remove them. As Naruto had the power to literally destroy, basically kill anything. It was a statement. My whisker marks do not exist. His body, it corrected itself instantly, and they vanished. There was no pain, nothing, they were just gone. As for his hair, that is where he started to learn just how complex his ability truly was. To change his hair, he had to erase the thing that was causing the color. It was the pigment. He removed the pigment that made his hair blonde, as the color that took over was red. As Naruto was truly surprised by just how in-depth his ability go. It wasn't just death, it was complete erasure. Destroy, complete, non-existence if he desired. The more he went on, the more he started to see just how powerful his ability was. However, there were some concepts that he could not destroy based on how they work in the fundamental part of the world. He had to erase something physical that was there, something that was connected, something that was able to be set a law upon. He couldn't simply erase the concept that doesn't exist. The more time he went on, the more he saw just how truly powerful he was. And sometimes it terrified him, because there were some idiots that believed that they could use him. Fools that believed that his power was a myth. People that believed that with him by their side, they could rule nations. You had many of them coming out of the woodwork as rumors started to spread about him, declining their invitation, declining their offer, resulted in them attacking him. And what followed was a few dying and the others simply running away in fear. And just like that, more rumors spread. They got terrifying the more they spread, more and more. He tried his hardest to stay out of the spotlight, but there was always something. due to his features changing, and rumors about that also starting to spread as well, because there was a bunch of fools that tried to mug him. He told them to just leave, but they draw their weapons, threatening to end his life. The coward out of the group had no such intention, and he survived. Naruto knew that he should have just gotten rid of him, but so much people has already died by his hands. He was just tired. He had hoped the man would have just forgotten about it. But rumors started to spread once again. At the moment, Naruto was traveling the land. Despite hating what he was, hating these powers, he enjoyed to travel. He's been all over. He had a goal to circle the entire world, to see sights that he never saw before. Nature was beautiful, the opposite of him, as he was the end of all. Naruto calmly make his way. Unfortunately though, once again, people proved to be stupid. But these were no normal people now, were they? Finally, next time get the location straight from Zetsu. I'm tired of all this walking, a voice said. A man with slick back silver hair. His name was Hidan. Just be quiet. His partner Kakazu spoke up. The Akatsuki had sent them, an organization that was dead set on capturing all the tail beasts. They seemed to have finally located Naruto. They heard the rumors as well, so who better to send than the immortal duo? Naruto stood there, gazing towards their abnormal outfit, as they seemed to be in some sort of group together, some sort of organization. They both stood there rather calm, observing him, until the other one pulled his sight. It seems like he didn't have the intention to cut him down yet. We've heard a lot about you, Nine Tails Jinchuriki. Naruto was confused at first, until he recalled what Jiraiya had said, as he remembered that word Jinchuriki. I'm not a Jinchuriki, he said. Just go and leave me alone. It seems you don't understand what is happening here. You're coming with us, Kakazu said. Yeah. So let's not waste much time. We heard that you're special, that you can kill anyone, but you should know, I'm immortal. Well, the both of us are. But me on the other hand, Hidan said. He spread his arms wide. I am blessed by Lord Jashin. I can never be killed. So one like you is no threat to me, Hidan said. Now, are we gonna do this the easy way or the die? That was all that Naruto said. Kakazu turned towards Hidan as he watched. Hidan collapsed. Kakazu froze, blinking in shock as he wondered was Hidan joking around. In the distance, Zetsu watched. Impossible, Zetsu said to himself. Kakazu started to back away. Hidan's immortality was greater than his. He had 5 hearts, but Hidan was blessed, as he said, by Lord Jashin. A different kind of immortality. A simple word and Hidan was lifeless. How was that even possible? As Naruto stood there and started to walk, Kakazu wanted to strike, he wanted to attack. However, more than before, the rumors, they started to affect his very movements. For the first time in years, Kakazu felt afraid. As he doubted that his heart would keep him safe, Naruto stopped feet away from him, just a feet, as he stood there gazing out. I am not a Jinchuriki. Tell this to your organization. It is better off they do not hunt for me. With that, Naruto made his way, leaving Kakazu there. As he wasn't afraid, he wasn't concerned, because they posed no threat to him. No one truly does. As Naruto continued on, Kakuzu and Zetsu was able to tell the tale of what happened. The leader of the organization took it all in as he realized this boy was a much greater threat than they thought. For now, the Akatsuki would hold off. The most protective of them all, Hidan, due to his immortality, was wiped away like it was nothing. They brought his corpse back. There was absolutely no life left in him. He was gone. Nothing could bring him back. This was concerning. This boy is no normal threat. At the moment Naruto jumped off of a cliff, it was so high. He landed rather naturally. He simply killed his momentum from falling. That was how special his ability was. As Naruto was never truly trained to be a ninja, but he simply killed the momentum, and thus he was perfectly fine. As he continued his travels, over the years Naruto had stayed away from most of the great nations. However, when he came across a group of people being terrorized by shinobis with musical notes on their headbands, telling them to stop, forced them to turn their wrath upon him, and they died. As Naruto learned that these were sound shinobis, they were a part of the group that attacked Konoha. Hearing that name brought up some memories. As Naruto just learned that the third Hokage had died, killed by Orochimaru, the leader of these people. He was told that these sound shinobis were terrorizing all sorts of towns. It wasn't just theirs. He felt like he had to do something. He was responsible for his own, banishment. He left. He had to. He didn't understand back then. They hated him for the beast inside of him. A part of him told him to just go on, to not care, but Hiruzen Sarutobi, the Hokage, that man was trying his best. And in the end, he even gave him stuff to ensure that he would survive and send Jiraiya his way. For him, Naruto would get rid of this menace, once and for all. Having kept himself out of the spotlight mostly when it came to information and news, he had no idea about this. Naruto went into the heart of where these sound ninjas were. There was a lot of them. There was only one left after he was finished. Naruto started to go into depths of his abilities. He started to kill pieces of the sound ninja. Fingers, legs, arms. There was no pain, just death. He could no longer move anything. Believing that this was reversible, he told Naruto everything. As Naruto got to his feet, "Wait, you said you would fix me." "I never actually said that," said Naruto. "And from what you've done, you deserve this. Die." He fell just like the others. Naruto went from base to base, using their knowledge, as he was going to tear it all down. He supposed that Orochimaru would have all the information that he desired. Naruto moved through, as he came across a lot. There was a group of ninjas. They must be stronger than most. The leader of this little group called himself Renji. He had a bird on his shoulder. As he told his friends to surround him, Naruto looked at them. They all rushed in. Die. They fell to the ground. Renji stepped back as he started to tremble, as he realized that with just a word they collapsed. "Wait, you're him. The one they've been talking about. The demon child. The child that is dabbling with death itself." Renji tried to run. However, his legs gave out. They were dead. Naruto walked towards him. "I can heal you. Just tell me what I need to know." Renji tried to refuse, but Naruto made him suffer. turning him into a literal vegetable. He found himself losing connection. He lost one of his eyes. He was going to become stuck, alive but stuck inside of his own corpse. He knew a bit more than the others. Once Naruto was finished, Naruto erased him. He continued on, clearing vast distances by destroying the space between himself and large distances. While he enjoyed to walk, he learned that Orochimaru was a very crafty individual that moves a lot. Killing the space between himself and a vast mountain made it seem like he had instant teleportation, as Naruto had learned to use his ability in rather, helpful ways. As he moved through, he arrived to a much larger base. It seems like they got information that he was coming here. The moment he entered inside, Naruto turned and faced the crystals that were coming towards him. However, they broke away like they were nothing. Gurren, standing in the center, ready to attack once again, suddenly collapsed. The others looking towards her. What the hell? Meanwhile, Kabuto Yakuji, Orochimaru's right hand, stepped inside. He got another report. Their scouts. Locating the other bases, all they found was corpses. Orochimaru sat there. It isn't usual that he felt fear. Even with his attack on Konoha, it wasn't until Hiruzen sacrificed his life and tried to take his when he felt fear. But now, Orochimaru was a very smart individual. That is why, while many decided to test it for themselves, Orochimaru was a man that wanted immortality, to never die. He stayed the hell away from Naruto. As Kabuto was able to gather a lot of information, exactly what happened with that child, Orochimaru did not want any of that, anywhere close. However, given the proximity, they had time to move. What the hell? Orochimaru thought to himself. The entire place crumbled. As the bright rays of the sun descended upon him, the building was destroyed, crumbling into nothingness. I found you. The Sannin turned, sweat running down his face. Kabuto reached behind him. Naruto looked towards him. Kabuto's eyes went white. Orochimaru stiffened as Kabuto collapsed. The Sannin looked towards Naruto. He was trembling. He took a breath. How can I help you? He said. I've heard you've been looking for me. Yes, I have. You killed the old man. This is because of Hiruzen. You should know. He killed himself. How so? He tried to seal my soul away. I see. Because you attacked the village. Yes, I did. But I had my reasons? Naruto said. Well, I've done a lot of bad things in my life. This can be one of the good things I do. Killing you. Now, don't be rash, Orochimaru said. Why don't we talk? A snake started to spew a gas as Orochimaru flee in it. He started to slip away, creating enough distance between the both of them. He was far away from the hideout in just a matter of moments, taking deep breaths. He couldn't allow that monster to catch up to... What the hell? His feet gave out. Orochimaru realized immediately he severed the leg, regenerating another one, but it did not move. It was dead. The Sannin tore it off once again. He slipped through his own mouth, but it would not regenerate. He opened his mouth to release snakes, but nothing came out. He tried to stretch his body, but nothing happened. I got rid of your abilities, Naruto said. You what? I killed them, Naruto said, standing there. That's not possible. For normal people, yes. But not for me, said Naruto as he stepped forward. Wait, what do you want? Whatever it is that you desire, I can help you. Tell me about your bases, Naruto said. All of them. If you lie to me, I'll know. Naruto said. That was a lie on his part, but the Sannin doesn't know that. Orochimaru spill everything. Scared of death. Scared of never being, well, alive anymore. His desire was to be immortal. Death scared him. Once he was finished, thank you, said Naruto. Wait, you promise? To people like you, how many times have you promised to spare someone and then kill them? He opened his mouth, but Naruto simply said the word, die. He collapsed. Meanwhile, Sasuke Uchiha, who had chosen the path of darkness, felt a burning sensation. What the hell is this? He said. The mark on his neck. Orochimaru's soul that was inside was completely destroyed. Naruto traveled across many bases. Countless people he freed, as they wanted to know the name of their savior, having done so much horrible things in his past. Naruto gave them his name, believing that having good things attached to his name would make him feel better. Telling them that he killed Orochimaru, it made them so overjoyed. Naruto came across a base more protected than some of the others. That is where he met Sasuke Uchiha, having no idea who he was, but he seemed to be different. Don't, Naruto said as he saw Sasuke reaching for the blade. If you do that, you're gonna die. Is that a threat? No. What? Sasuke said, confused. If you attack me, you're simply going to die. Sasuke blinked, as his mind tried to recall that name. Are you Naruto? He said. It's Naruto, said Naruto. How do you know that? I haven't reached this far yet and most people don't know my actual name. I'm Sasuke Uchiha, he said, looking towards him. Sasuke Uchiha. Why do I know? Naruto looked towards him. You're the last Uchiha. Itachi, your brother, killed your entire clan. Jiraiya filled me in on a lot while we were traveling together. Naruto said, looking towards him. Why are you here? Wait, did you betray the village? Sasuke narrowed his eyes. It was the only way to get the power I deserve, to kill my brother. So you did all of this for revenge. Why? What? I said why? What kind of idiot are you? Didn't you have friends back there? I would kill to be around people that see me as friends. But you gave all of that up for revenge. You don't understand, Sasuke said, raising his tone. I lost everything in one night because of the monster that called itself my brother. You expect me to just relinquish that pain? Sasuke had no idea why he was opening up to this person. It was very unlike him. Well, I guess when you put it that way. Where's your brother now? From what I know, he's a part of the organization known as the Akatsuki. The Akatsuki? What's that? A group of Esran criminals. Ah, said Naruto, as he wondered, could it be the group that came to him for the tailed beasts? They were also a threat. How about I help you? Why? You don't even know me, Sasuke said. Well, this group is also after me. They want me because I'm a Jinchuriki, which I'm not. So how about I help you get rid of them, and you can face your brother? Sasuke sized him up, as he already had a team that he was going to pick. That is when more sound ninjas came down the hall, until all of them fell. Their weapons already pointed towards Naruto. Well, what the hell just happened? I thought you knew more, said Naruto. I knew that you did some bad things in Konoha and then fled. It's not like that. I never understood what I was back then. What does that mean? Those who tried to attack me die. That is why I told you to stop. So if I had tried to attack you, I would have died. Yes, if your intent was to claim my life or harm me in that way. Sasuke was trying to see the downside of that. As I look at you, you believe that this is a gift. That this makes me powerful or something, don't you? Naruto chuckled. He could see the look in his eyes. He was not the first person that he's told about this. So, what do you say? How about I help you get rid of this organization while you take care of your brother? Sasuke looked at him. His power would be useful to handle the others that might pose a threat. And with a power like that, he would not need the others, as he was better off alone sometimes, quick and efficient. Fine, he said. Just don't slow me down. Well, I can't go as fast as you. What? I'm not really a ninja, said Naruto. What do you mean by that? Well, I've mostly relied on my abilities my entire life. There is no need for me to do sort of things like, speed, chakra running or all of that. I don't really push myself that hard. But I do know the basics though. So for walking on water or walking on trees, yes, I can do that. Sasuke looked at him. He remembered hearing the rumors within the village about the boy that sentenced many to death and was banished. Seeing him now, he didn't seem that bad. His plans changed as Sasuke and Naruto made their way. As they were hunting after the organization, learning about Orochimaru's demise surprised him. Much so, as he was going to do that himself. But he supposed it doesn't really matter as they continue on. News spread. Tsunade Senju was in the office. Jiraiya. He gave her the news. Orochimaru was dead. The one that claimed his life was none other than Naruto. Jiraiya had spent a long time searching for him, but he made it clear that he did not want to be followed. Jiraiya had some strange incidents. He believed that Naruto wiped his memory on countless occasions, as he remembered heading one place but waking up another. He believed that he had found Naruto. Tsunade was surprised by that and confused, as Jiraiya told her that Naruto could kill almost anything. There were some layers of dexterity to his techniques, but it was almost infinite. That was a frightening notion. While Konoha would, love the added benefit of that deterrent and the Nine Tails, it was better that he stayed out there. The people hadn't forgotten. They wanted the third to be removed when he did not make a move instantly. Even the daimyo saw that boy as too much of a threat. Back then he could not control himself. But now, popping up and just killing Orochimaru was not something that any of them expected. It seems like he was back on the market. Jiraiya thought to himself, but what now? However, this also meant Sakura came as Tsunade told her that Orochimaru was dead. She believed that this would bring him back. Sasuke Uchiha. Her other teammate, his name was Sai, but he was not normal. Not in the slightest. Time skip. The both of them follow clues and leads, making their way. Naruto's purpose is stay out of the spotlight, so the Akatsuki would not know that he was traveling with Sasuke. If his brother would come after him, he would come after him, not knowing the grave threat that was there. Finally, they got some reliable information. The Akatsuki seemed to be making moves. Naruto found a young girl, as she had a master that was killed by this group and taken. Her master was also a Jinchuriki as well. She also had a strange curse on her back. It was something that originated from her clan. It was there that Sasuke saw how truly powerful Naruto was. He destroyed it like it was nothing. She spoke of it like it was an ancient seal, but he destroyed it. Not only that, he destroyed all the memories of her master. Every single one of them. As Naruto saw the pain and stress that it had on her. She had a family, but due to the curse, she was separated. Her master being dead, it put a damper in her very soul. Not only that, he erased by destroying the concept out of the other's head that knew. Sasuke watched as she reunited with her family, happy, as she was curse-free. He robbed someone of their own memories. It was bad, but Naruto had come to live with many things that he's done. Look how happy she is. The scene affected Sasuke more than he thought. They continue on. The Akatsuki warned Itachi. His brother was on the move searching for them. However, unknowing to them, Itachi wanted this. Very much so. Naruto and Sasuke got a lead that was close by. They made their way there. Kisame was outside as Itachi was inside of the Uchiha temple. Kisame was told that Itachi was going to handle his brother and end this stupid chase once and for all. But that wasn't exactly what was going to happen. What neither of them expected though was for two people to arrive. Sasuke stepped forward. Huh, you look just like him. Well, you don't have those marks. Kisame froze as he saw Naruto. He was surprised. The features matched up. The man was known as a tailless tail beast, having faced great enemies, but he hesitated. Where is Itachi Uchiha? Do not lie. He's waiting for you inside, he said, talking to Sasuke. Sasuke looked at Naruto. Go, said Naruto. I'll handle this one. Don't even bother raising your weapon. It's pointless, Naruto said. Kisame studied every part of him, trying to understand more. So, you're the one that can kill anything and anyone. Yes. And if you attack me, you will die. Your group is after me. You're a Jinchuriki, so yeah, we are. You don't seem afraid anymore, said Naruto. Afraid? Don't confuse my hesitation for fear. I was just wondering how can I get a good fight without dying instantly. I don't understand. Despite knowing and hearing what I've done, you still wish to fight. Well, if it is all pointless, why not enjoy it? Enjoy it, Naruto said. But in the end you will still die. That's the fun of it all. Have some fun before you kick the bucket. Naruto had never looked at life that way before. Not about the have fun part, but just accepting who he is. He spent so much time fighting himself, hiding, isolation. Death was nothing to him anymore. Seeing people die did not affect him like it did when he first did it. As Naruto heard the chaos starting already inside, he looked at Kisame. Thank you. You're the first person to give me so much to think about in a long while. My pleasure, Kisame said, as he raised Samehata. Given what you did to the immortal duo, I don't think you're gonna let me out of here, are you? Kisame said. I don't really know how to fight, said Naruto. What? I never had to, said Naruto. But I can give you what you want, Naruto said. He proceeded to kill Kisame intent. Kisame felt strange. What did you do? You no longer intend to attack me. So go ahead. Have your fun. I've never fought before, Naruto said. So I won't die instantly. No, but I'll defend myself. That's all I asked for, Kisame said, weaving through hand sign. A massive wall of water shoot towards Naruto. He killed it. Kisame smiled. He went crazy, using everything at his disposal. Samehata drew chakra from Naruto, as Naruto allowed it. Everything he's done was always careful, always planned through, always to the exact detail. It felt freeing letting go just a bit. It felt freeing, just enjoying. Naruto punched someone for the first time. It wasn't really hard, but he fought with his fists. Kisame attacks were destroyed before they could reach, as Naruto kicked him away. Kisame moved towards the ocean nearby, his chakra running low, as Naruto killed Samehata consumption. Kisame fused with Samehata, trying to see if it would fix it, but it did not. Naruto jumped into the water on purpose. A few moments when they came back out, Kisame was separated from Samehata. He could no longer fuse with him. He lay there as Naruto destroyed his coils. Naruto sat down beside him. He destroyed the water off of him as he was bone dry. That was fun, said Naruto. Kisame chuckled as he could feel his life leaving him. Yeah, it was, he said, having pushed himself hard. Naruto watched as the life drained out of him. He got up and made his way. When Naruto arrived, he saw the place was destroyed. What's that? Naruto reached down as he gazed towards the black flames. It was unlike any flame that he ever saw before. He reached. The sight was hypnotic. However, the mere intention that the flame would burn him caused the flame to be snuffed out. As Naruto walked, the destruction was palpable. He arrived to see Itachi walking towards Sasuke. There was no threat that was targeted towards Naruto, so he was fine. He could kill Itachi right here and now. Sasuke was trembling, tired, afraid. However, Naruto did not see it, having come across a lot of people that intend on killing him. Naruto did not see the intent of killing Sasuke. And he was right as Itachi poked him on the forehead, smiling as he did. And with that he fell. Naruto watched as Sasuke also fell as well. That is when the space in front of them twisted and warped. A man came out of nowhere and sucked their bodies away. What the hell? Naruto watches the man vanish as well, gazing towards him for a split second. Arriving inside of his dimension, Obito got what he wanted. The next moment he heard a strange sound. He was thrown as he crashed. Sasuke was unconscious as he also crashed outside. What the hell? He said, looking around. He didn't understand. Naruto was standing there looking down towards him. What did you do? I destroyed your dimension. This was the last place you were, so it simply spat you back out. There was no space in reality where it was hiding you. You destroyed my... Die, said Naruto. Obito fell as Naruto picked Sasuke up. He was heavy, due to the rain drenching him. Naruto looked around as he started to pull Itachi along as well. When Sasuke regained consciousness, He had no injuries, no wounds, because Naruto destroyed them. His body, having nothing to suffer from, it was fully restored. Itachi's body was still here. Naruto told him that it was best that he buried him. But Sasuke spat at that. Naruto told him that it was a way of accepting and moving on. He did it. Once done, he felt different. His brother was truly dead, killed by his hands. The momentum caused him to cry. All these years, giving up so much, doing so much. His Sharingan changed into the Mangekyo. The pain, the death of a close family member by his own hands. That special chakra in his brain. Sasuke tagged along with Naruto, not knowing what to do now. Everything feels so different, so strange. After all these years, Naruto was found once again. "It's you, isn't it?" Jiraiya said. Naruto had been hiding away for so long. He did not try anything, he did not do anything. However, his battle with Kisame had him opening up a bit more. He was trying alcohol for the first time. Sasuke was also giving it a try, as Naruto told him to simply enjoy the moment, to take his mind off what just happened. And it did help. Jiraiya simply sat down, as he did not pose a threat to either of them. He was shocked though as he saw Sasuke Uchiha. Well, this was good or bad. Just depend on the way you look at it. So, what you've been up to? And what's with the different features? I had to make sure that it was difficult to find me. "I'm sorry," said Naruto, "that I left without personally saying goodbye. And you've been wiping my memory." Naruto blinked. "How do you... I didn't fully know until now. But I have these gaps." "Well, you did find me a few times," Naruto said. "So I erase where you found me. I did not erase everything though. I simply killed the memory of you meeting me." Sasuke was surprised by that part, having no idea about that. "So how did you two find each other?" "After killing Orochimaru, I searched his base, and I found Sasuke here. I helped him get revenge on his brother." "So Itachi is dead." Sasuke was the one that speak. "So what are you doing now?" "Now we're just... well, we're going after the remaining Akatsuki." "Huh. Lucky for you I got some information on that," Jiraiya said. "Huh? You do? But why are you going after them?" Jiraiya questioned. "You got Itachi. Well, I recently met someone that lost her master because he was a Jinchuriki. Even though I'm not a Jinchuriki anymore, I'm gonna stop them." "So where are they?" Jiraiya looked at the both of them. This could be the chance to bring the both of them in. Well, mostly Sasuke, but to keep tabs on Naruto, to make sure that he was still on their side. "Well, if you guys want to tag along." With that, they head towards the land of rain. Jiraiya sending word to Tsunade to keep it to herself for now, to not even tell Sakura about this, as he was trying to play things in his favor. As Jiraiya arrived, along with the two boys a far distance away, the Sannin, they would have to sneak in. "I have that covered," said Naruto, as he didn't want to accidentally destroy the entire village. Well, if they attacked him. Naruto took a hold of both of them. Space in front of them seemed to distort and rip as Naruto destroyed it. They casually walked through. There was nothing there. However, space itself eventually fixed back by fluctuating the abnormal force that simply existed. That is why he did not do it often. He was afraid if he ripped too big it might caused the world to slip into some sort of black hole or something, so he was careful. The moment they got in, the rain was descending down upon them. Yeah, Naruto looked up and destroyed it. But as he did, he could feel that he was being watched through it. And he knew exactly where they were. I found him, said Naruto. He's really powerful, controlling the rain. What do you mean? Jiraiya said. They continue on, Sasuke tagging along with them, ready to fight just in case. However, they were greeted by a man. He had long, orange hair, ripple pattern eyes. No, Nagato had spoke to Konan, stopping her from making a move. It was best if he used the bodies. This boy being here was something unexpected. This was bad. Naruto looked at him. He could feel the source. Die. The moment he said that, every single connection that Nagato had with the paths was gone. And he could not bring them back. What did you do? Jiraiya said. They're fake. Let's go. As Naruto walked, he punched the front of the building and it turned to dust. In actuality, he simply killed it, and the punch was, well, mostly what killed it. They walked inside as they head straight up. This was bad. Go, Nagato told Konan. It was hard for him to move. This boy coming here was a threat they weren't prepared for. If, by some miracle chance, he can fight this because of his eyes, she wouldn't survive. She tried to protest. Go now, he shouted. She flew out, leaving him there. Jiraiya was shocked. He raised his hand, stopping Naruto. I know him, he said. I can't believe it. After all these years. He was shocked. Truly so. Both Sasuke and Naruto watched as they conversed. It was filled with a lot of arguments. As they spoke, Naruto interjected every now and again, telling him that he erased the members of the Akatsuki. When they heard, well, Nagato heard about the masked man being destroyed. Kisame, all of them, just like that. There were two others, Deidara. There were Sasori as well. Kakazu was still there. Still, the main forces were gone. That is where Naruto and Sasuke learned that this person was taught by Jiraiya. Naruto was surprised. He started to speak about this world, this strange world that he wanted to create, this and that. Naruto found his, well, whole thing to be idiotic. As Naruto himself, who spent the last couple of years despising what he was, now truly starting to live his life. This man wanted to destroy everything, but Naruto saw the way to fix all of that. Die. Jiraiya's eyes went wide, but Naruto did not kill Nagato. He killed the Rinnegan. Nagato's eyes reverted back to a normal, purple gaze. Now, you don't have the power to do what you desire. You can try, but it would be pointless, Naruto said as he started to walk. Sasuke followed as Naruto went straight down. I figured that he would keep it here. He didn't know what it was. The massive statue. Naruto was about to destroy it. Wait! Zetsu emerged. He was following them. Naruto looked at him. Another Akatsuki. Wait, no. I can help you, Zetsu said. How so? Said Naruto. That ability. You don't want it, do you? No, I don't, said Naruto. You've been watching me. Yes, I have, Zetsu said. And as I said, I I can help you. And I asked, how can you? Naruto said. This statue right here, it's a key, a part of it, to freeing someone that can strip this ability away from you. She's no normal human. She's a goddess, Zetsu said. Her power is unlike anything that you've ever seen. She's the one that can help you. She's the one that can free you. As we speak, she's trapped in a seal. And this is a part of her seal. If you free her, she can help you. You can be freed from this. You can be whatever you desire. Just don't destroy it, he said. So you want him to go to a seal and destroy it? Sasuke said. I don't trust a word that is coming out of this thing's mouth. I don't neither, said Naruto. But if this goddess is truly real, if she can help me, I need it, said Naruto. It's not like she can kill me or that I can't stop her. What's her name? Naruto said. Kaguya, Sasuke. She was sealed a long time ago. Where is the seal? Sasuke said. Oh, no need, said Naruto. What do you mean? I don't have to see the person or be near them to kill them. What? Then why did we? I like to travel, Naruto said. They were both taken aback to how broken his ability was. Naruto proceeded to destroy the concept of Kaguya being sealed away. With no concept, it never truly happened. The heavens themselves seemed to quake, as so much chakra was just frantically exploded outwards. It swept across the elemental nation. She arrived to the source. She hovered over the land of rain, confused. Zetsu immediately ran. He ran. He called out for her. She descended. He immediately attached himself to her. All of his knowledge was immediately passed on. She looked at Naruto. Curiosity and confusion. She descended downwards. Her divine presence, making everything seem so small, except for Naruto, who stood there rather calm. Kaguya Osusuke, Naruto said. So you're the goddess. You freed me by destroying the concept of my seal. His power makes no sense, mother. Zetsu informed her, never seen or hearing something like this ever before. It's best if you don't do something stupid and attack me, said Naruto. Your friend there told me that you can take these powers away. Can you? Naruto questioned. She looked at him, her Byakugan eyes studying him. However, the moment she truly gazed at him with her true eyes, Kaguya fell, crashing down to the ground. As the goddess threw up, the sensation overwhelmed her. She saw a mere glimpse of what was there. While his body was human, what he truly was, what was inside of him, something beyond divinity, the end of all. Kaguya was scared. Zetsu has never. He's never in his entire life, and he's been along for a long time, expect to see this from his mother. As Naruto approached, wait, she said, stopping him, knowing that despite her immortality, he could get rid of her. No, I cannot take these powers away, but I know a lot. My clan, the Sasuke clan. There is a lot that I know, a lot that my people have done, a lot of heritage, and it can be helpful to get rid of your curse, she said. Naruto looked at her, studying her with his eyes. The Sasuke clan, yes, they are a threat, the rest of them, and one day they will come and take this earth. That is why I was trying to protect it, she said. Kaguya was afraid and Zetsu could feel it. So how do we go about getting rid of my abilities? It's beyond this world. But there are dangers out there. They are Sasuke's. Naruto looked at her. Fine then. I'll get rid of them all. She blinked as Naruto gazed up towards the heavens. True to his word, there would be no more Sasuke. Not just the ones that were there now. Momoshiki Sasuke collapsed. Kinshiki collapsed. Ishiki collapsed. Kinshiki and several others. Naruto destroyed the concept of the Sasuke bloodline. Except for one. No other Sasuke would ever be born again. All of their knowledge and tools will still be remained in though. However, Naruto's power was far-reaching and extending. And it was a problem when something just happened. Naruto felt it. Kaguya felt it. A being that transcended life and death. A being that went above it all. Shibai Sasuke enter on the lower plane. He felt his connection through his own creations being destroyed. Immediately, he arrived. His source was connected to something far more vast. Kaguya had never seen this person with her eyes. He had no physical form, just an essence. The elemental nation would die if he stayed for a moment longer. Die. That was all Naruto said as he erased Shibai's essence, stunning everything in the vicinity. Kaguya was floored. The god of their clan, the man hailed as the one to transcend everything. With one word, he was eviscerated just like that. Well, now that that is over, I need your help, said Naruto looking towards her, to try and find something that can strip these powers away. He looked at her. Kaguya had no choice but to agree, knowing that if she did not, he would kill her as well. Naruto stepped towards Jiraiya. He stopped as he looked towards Nagato. You no longer had the power that you once had. But even then, it doesn't matter how far I go. I can still kill you. Wait, where are you going, said Jiraiya. To see if there's a chance for me to ever live a normal life. You have no idea what is out there, said Jiraiya, shocked by it all as he looked at Naruto. And that woman, how can you trust her? There's no need to fear my safety, said Naruto. None of them can kill me. And if it means doing this to find some kind of freedom, I would do it anytime. He turned to Sasuke and placed a hand on his shoulder. Go back to Konoha. Live your life. Be safe, Naruto said. He smiled at him. Naruto went with Kaguya. He couldn't stay here anymore. As Naruto left, just like that, they were just gone. Her power being so vast to just take him away. Kaguya was the first to actually see the depths of what he was, and he turned her into a mush in his palm. Thus, she did as he said, to ensure that she survived. Sasuke returned. Sakura. She was in tears. However, Tsunade had her envoys take Sasuke away, considering that the last time, well, he fled the village and joined Orochimaru. He can work his way back, but it wouldn't be easy. Jiraiya told Tsunade everything. Not sure what was going on, not sure where they went, but they were gone. The elemental nation still believed that he was still amongst them, but he was not. All the threats were wiped away, and he was just gone, just like that. Meanwhile, Naruto could see Kaguya. She was afraid of him. Do not worry. Even if it doesn't work out, as long as you keep your part of the deal to help me, I shall not kill you, said Naruto. What even are you, she questioned. To tell you the truth, I don't even know. But even I can tell that it's terrifying, said Naruto. Well then, where do we start first? But guys, I'll be ending this right here. Perhaps I'll come out with a movie too for this one. Or perhaps I'll leave it at that. I'm not sure yet if the inspiration gets me. Where I'll have Naruto become a multiverse threat. Where other, beings, other realities, even other animes. Let us go into something divine as movies. Having Naruto learning to destroy the space between multiverses. I'm not sure yet, guys, but this is where I end this one right here. I hope you enjoy this. Just a boy struggling to understand his abilities, trying to keep himself safe, saving many people along the way, and killing many people along the way as well. So yeah, I'm out. Peace.